Hello, fellow collectors. Frank here. Back with a show I like to call the TTM Show. TTM stands for Through the Mail. These are Through the Mail autograph successes. And I'm going back to a little freewheeling style here. I'm just going to open up some TTMs and show you what I got over the last couple weeks. Got a few TTMs in the mail. Hope you're all having a good day today, good week, wherever you are and whenever you are watching this. Let's get right at it here. The first one here is a 2 for 2 in 11 days. This is for a $10 fee. This is $5 per card. This is out of Kansas City, Missouri. We have Mr. Joe Carter. We have Joe on the 1987 Topps for the set for the Indians, and we have him here on the 1993 Topps Stadium Club with the Blue Jays. Whoop, I don't want to lose him there. Looking sweet. I was hoping he would inscribe it with the World Series champ on there, but he didn't do that. This is Joseph Chris Carter, who was a right-handed slugging hitter. Joe played, how many seasons did he play? I wrote that down. 16 seasons in the majors. He was first drafted by the Cubs in 1981, second overall. He debuted with the Cubs in 1983, playing 23 games. And he started the 84 season at Triple-A Iowa, but he was then traded to the Cleveland Indians in June of 84 with Mel Hall and Don Schultz for George Frazier, Ron Hassey, and Rick Sutcliffe. And he had some pretty darn good years with the Indians. In total, he ended up playing 16 seasons in the majors. He played with the Indians through 1989. He played a season with the Padres in 1990. He played 7 seasons with the Blue Jays from 91 to 97. And a season between the Baltimore Orioles and the San Francisco Giants in 1998 before retiring. Carter was a career .259 hitter. He hit 396 bombs, had 1,445 RBIs. He had some speed too, stole 231 bases. He hit over 20 home runs for 12 straight seasons for 86 and 97, along with 6 30-plus home run seasons. He led the league in RBIs in 86 and 121 with the Indians. His first 20-plus home run season, where he hit 29 as a 5-time All-Star, 2-time Silver Slugger, 2-time World Series champion with the Blue Jays in 92 and 93. That year where he had the walk-off game-winning home run in Game 7 at the Sky Dome with that famous call by Tom Cheek, "Touch 'em all, Joe." So, thank you so much, Mr. Carter. Oh, man, I love that. I love the looks of these cards with signature. Here's a nice signature. Next here, we got a 3 for 3 in 18 days, no fee at Atlanta Metro. We have Mr. Rungant. Here we have him on the, what year is that? That's a 2000 Topps for the Phillies. We have him on the, I believe that's a 96 Stadium Club with the Reds, and we have him on the 91 Don Ross Diamond Kings with the Braves. I like him on the Diamond Kings here. I did answer a few questions I'll get to in a moment. This is Ronald Edwin Gant. He was a right-handed slugger just like Carter, who played 16 seasons in the majors, 87 to 2003. He was the 4th overall pick in the 83 June draft by the Atlanta Braves out of Victoria High School in Victoria, Texas, where he was born and raised. He's a Texan. He debuted with the Braves in 87, playing 21 games, and his breakout year was 1988, where he hit 19 home runs and placed 4th in the Rookie of the Year voting. He played with the Braves through the 93 season and after missing the 94 season due to injury. He played the 95 season with the Reds. He played with the Cardinals through 1998. Played 2 seasons in 99, 2000 with those Phillies. Shout out to Mike Smith out there. Big Phillies fan. Not Mike Smith, the slugger we know, but Mike Smith, the YouTuber. Big Phillies fan. And played with the Angels late in 2000 for briefly, and the Rockies and the A's in 2001, with the Padres in 2002, and back with the A's for 17 games in the 2003 campaign before retiring. Mr. Gant was a 2-time All-Star. He was a 1-time Silver Slugger. He hit 20-plus home runs 8 times, included 3 30-plus home run seasons, and he had 2 30-30 seasons as well. 30 home runs and 30 stolen bases in the 90 and 91 season. With the Braves, he was a career 256 hitter with 321 home runs, 1,008 RBIs. He was quite a good hitter, and he answered a few terrific questions here. I love it when these players do that. I'm so grateful that they take their time. And I asked Mr. Gant, who was your favorite player as a kid? Hank Aaron. Hammer and Hank Aaron. And that's pretty cool, though, that he was biggest fan of Hank Aaron, then he became a Brave. Toughest pitcher you hit a home run off of, Jose Rijo. Quite a good pitcher back in the day. Any advice for young players? Have fun. Great advice. Always have fun. Why are you doing this if you're not having fun? All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Gant. I do appreciate it so much. Next, we have a 3 for 3 in 14 days. No fee out of San Diego, California. We have Mr. Some questions there, too. Charles Nagy. Got him on the 1993 Top Stadium Club. On the 96 Tops, and I believe that's the 91 Top Stadium Club. All looking quite nice. This is Charles Harrison Nagy. He was a right-handed hurling starter that played 14 seasons, 1990 to 2003. 13 of those seasons with the Cleveland Indians. In his final season, he had 5 relief appearances with the Padres in 2003 before retiring. Nagy was a 3-time All-Star. He had a career 129 wins and 105 losses, with 4.1 ERA. 4.51 ERA. He was the first overall pick in the 1988 MLB draft out of the University of Connecticut. Shout out to my Connecticut people out there. Nagy was born in Bridgeport, Connecticut. Fellow New Englander. To Richard Nagy and the former Beverly Harrison. A little bit about... I'm not going to read you all the different details about his childhood. You can read about him online. Interesting, he played football for 1 season at Cornell before transferring to the University of Connecticut, where he ended up excelling much more in baseball. Thank you so much, Mr. Nagy. I appreciate you taking your time to sign my cards. And Mr. Nagy also answered a few questions. Who is your favorite catcher to work with? Love them all, but worked with Sandy Alomar for many years. So I worked along with the Indians, Sandy Alomar Jr. That's the best pitching coach. He was a coach later on after his career to answer it. Any advice for young players? Have fun. Play hard. I like to have fun. I haven't read all that part. Maybe you can read it. But have fun was the same advice that Ron Gant gave. Thank you so much, Mr. Nagy. Do appreciate it. Last but not least, we have a 1-for-1. This took 25 days, $20 fee. This was coming out of Oakland, California, but I sent it to Ip.6, Massachusetts. So you might have guessed who this is. If I sent it to some guy in Massachusetts and it came out of Oakland, who would it be? Take a guess. Yes, it is. That's Mr. Dennis Eckersley. And I'm glad to get this back. I think I took a chance with him because he doesn't always sign. But it's like, I take a chance with the Eck, and it looks beautiful. Look at that signature, man. Oh, man. Awesome on the 81 Topps. Look at that moss there. Look at that hairdo. That's his slang for hair. Moss. I have the unabridged Ectionary. So if you're in New England and you watch baseball around here, you know he has a very colorful language in his broadcasting. I'll share a little bit of that in a moment. Of course, this is the Eck. Dennis Lee Eckersley, born in Oakland, California. He was a third round pick in the 1772 draft by the Indians out of Washington High School in Fremont, California. Shout out to my Californians. And he debuted with the Indians in 75, winning 13 games, 2.60 ERA. He played with the Indians through 77 before being traded to the Red Sox. Yes, indeed, in March of 1978. He won 20 games with the Red Sox in his first season and played with them through the 84 until 84, where he was traded to the Cubs in April for 3 minor leaguers. Man, why would you trade the Eck for 3 minor leaguers? He was with the Cubs through 86, and he was a starter most of these years in early of his career. Then he was signed as a free agent with the A's in April of 87 and converted as a reliever. And you know all about that. I think he became a pretty darn good reliever. What do you think? He won the Cy Young Award and MVP in 1992 with the A's, saving 51 games. He led the league in saves twice, in 88 with 45, and then 92. Of course, he was a very good reliever, and he won the World Series with the A's in 89. He rounded out his career. He played 2 seasons with the Cardinals in 96 and 97. Then it was back to Boston. He played 1 season with Boston in 1998 before retiring. In total, he played 24 seasons, a 6-time All-Star, 2-time Royal Edge Relief winner for Best Reliever. He was quite the control pitcher, I remember. And Goose Gotch is quoted as saying, "The Eck could hit a gnat in the butt with a pitch if he wanted to." In his last 10 years in the big leagues, Dennis Eckersley walked just 86 batters and more than 600 innings pitched. Woo! He was inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame in 2004. And what else can I say there? Look up the Ectionary online. It's interesting. He has quite a... he talks about the cheese is an average fastball. Hair is an above average fastball, which appears to accelerate as it approaches the plate. Like the pitch had some hair on it. Man, I love. He's a great broadcaster. I'm so lucky to have him in Boston with Nesson here. I really enjoy his commentary. I'm really happy to get this Dennis Eckersley back. I'm having a lot of fun doing TTM, as you can tell. Getting back into the groove of the thing. I haven't done any of these kind of commentary videos in a while. Kind of took a little break from that, and I've been doing some other types of video, which I'm going to keep on doing that. I like those little shorts I've been doing. I have a few that I might do pass through the short machine, so to say, whatever we call this. Being a little silly today. Hope you're all well. Well, I'm going to leave it at this. Thank you for joining me in another TTM show. And you all have a great day, great evening, great week, great weekend, wherever you're watching this, whenever you're watching this. Enjoy the hobby. If you're just like Ron Gant and Charles Nagy said about young players, have fun. That was the best advice I can hear. Always have fun. Doing this, have fun collecting as well. Anyways, I just want to say to you, take care, God bless, and peace. Later, YouTubers.
A happy guy. Oh, just a happy guy. Oh, just a look at that, the happy dog. Oh, just a happy dog.